All right, and we're back. So I hope that this helps you to get a better visual of it. We've discussed this in detail, but I just really like the sample concept map. The related issues. Also, we could look at this as analyzing. We're going to go back to analyzing, which again means to, if you said to break apart, you were absolutely right. All right, so where's my piece of paper? Okay, concept skills. Make sure you know the combination of action and reaction, that's cause and effect. These all go underneath related concepts, by the way. So, what are the definitions to these concepts? You should be able to answer that for the test for your final, which again is multiple choice, true and false, and matching. Place. Studying something in context or contextualization, to take something and to zoom out and give it meaning. This is contextualization. Recurring subject or a theme. These are the interpretation of motifs. The combination of ideas to form a theory or system. This is synthesis. Comparison. You guys should all know that. What are the similarities? What are the dissimilarities? A view or prospect from some other angle, be it their personal or political view. This is perspective. Ideas or conclusions drawn from evidence and reasoning. This is inferences. And then a detailed examination of the elements or structure of something, breaking it apart, that's analyzing. All these are ways to find related concepts, and that's why we had looked into them. I'd say other than that, make sure to look at all the true and false for Chapter 10 worksheet, as well as, last but not least, what is the name of the technique created by this astrophysicist to simplify concepts further? Do you remember? Pause the video and try to think of it yourself. But I'm going to tell you the answer is Feynman, the Feynman technique. And he had 4 steps. Step number 1, get out a piece of paper, write the concept name at the top. Then step 2, do you know it? Explain the concept and do it simply. Step 3, just look back, see if there are any issues, simplify further, and then again, find anything complicated and simplify. Basically, 2, 3, and 4 are just a bunch of ways to just simplify and take out any complications. That brings us to Chapter 11 worksheet, test and exam prep tips again, this time focusing on emotional support, panic, and study groups. If you want to write that as a topic somewhere in your notes, you can. So make sure that you know the 3 advantages to working with a partner or study group. Make sure also that you know the disadvantages. So if I was to ask what those were, can you think of any disadvantages to working with a group right now off the top of your head? If you said not completing studying efficiently as possible, you're absolutely right. And then giving them more assistance than you receive, you're absolutely right. Advantages would be use them as a source of information to flesh out new points, being able to study a certain amount of time before an exam, accountability, and then finally emotional support. And then finally in Chapter 11 worksheet, you should study up again on parenthetical